Hey, I'm excited to begin this study with you on Gripped by the Greatness of God. Let me tell you a little bit about my own experience with God's greatness. My parents are Christians, my grandparents are Christians, my great-grandparents are Christians, and so I have that as an excellent backdrop for which I'm very thankful. But as many of you know, that doesn't really guarantee anything in regard to your own relationship with the Lord. I have to say that the church that I grew up in, it was kind of stiff and sterile, a lot of form without function. You know, where church is a check mark, sort of going through the motions, got that done again, but did we really meet with God in any personal, life-transforming way? Oh, I had the church where it's sort of like, you know, a walk in the park, but separated from life, not really making a connection with where we live. By the time I was about 16 years old, that frustration had led to a lot of rebellion in my heart. I wasn't walking with God. I wasn't even particularly interested in knowing Him. Isn't it wonderful to know that God can find us even when we're not looking for Him? By God's grace, my parents sent me away to a summer camp, a Christian camp in upstate New York. And, wow, I saw some things I'd never seen before. I saw Christians on fire for God. I saw people who were worshiping, not just with their heads, but with their hearts, and really feeling what they were singing to God. I heard preaching that was passionate and filled with conviction. I'll never forget the night that I slipped away from an evening meeting deeply under the ministry of the Holy Spirit. I got alone by myself and sat on a stump, and were there tears? Yeah, I shed some tears, and I really opened my heart to God. There in the beauty of the Adirondack Mountains, I was gripped by the reality of a Creator who loved me and really had given His life for me, to whom I belonged. Right there, I was captured at the core of my being by the greatness of God. I was caught up in a heaving sea of love for my Creator. It's the first time I can tell you that I was honestly gripped by the greatness of God. It's happened to me many times since. It's the goal of this study. It's what I long for you to experience, so you can say from your heart, it happened to me. I have been gripped by the greatness of God.